Hello, this is a quick video to go over the art curriculum for Saturday morning, February 3rd, for midwinter. It is very simple. It will not require artistic talent on anyone's part, but if you have that, fantastic. So you'll receive a copy of this curriculum. It's one page, very easy. This should take about an hour, so this will be in the morning right after Bible study. And it'll be chilly, so we wanted an indoor activity for the kids. So this is what we're going to do. Our theme is the Great Commission, and the question is that Mike Gregg has posed is, how have you been invited to change the world? How will you participate in this Great Commission? So what I'd like the kids to do, and this is all written out here, but I'm going to walk you through it. You will have copies of this. So this is just a cardstock with a bunch of squares on it. There'll be enough for one for each kid plus some extras. The idea is they will take a Sharpie and write in block letters here things that in today's world that make them worry, that they're fearful of, that causes them stress. Now this can be anything for anyone. It can be something personal like school stresses, bullying, something like that that's very close to home. It could be something global. Maybe they're worried about wars, refugees, global warming, how we're addressing climate change, things like that. Anything that worries them. And the idea is they'll take that and they'll write in block letters, and I'll just do an example. If I just say climate change or just climate across there, right? It could be hate speech. Okay, so there's any way they can choose to represent their personal, the things that they really care about in the world. So then once they have that done, you'll have about 12 people in each C group. If you divide them into smaller groups, either 3 groups of 4, 4 groups of 3, whatever works for the teens, and let them have an opportunity to talk to each other about their words if they want to. They don't have to share if that's not something that they're comfortable with. But take, just about 10 minutes to sit and share with each other kind of why this is their fear, why they wrote what they did on the paper. So then after that, they can continue working in small groups, so they can go back to just the one big group. I'll have scissors available, and I want them to basically cut out their letters. This hopefully won't take too long, but the idea is that they're taking their worries and their fears and they're slicing them up into little manageable pieces. And at the end, when they do that, they will essentially have a pile of letters. All right, so here's one of mine all sliced up. Hate is now all sliced up into small little letters. So they have this pile of letters. How can they take these letters that represent the things that worry them and transform them into the way that they will help others, people who have these same fears or worries? How can they take this and make a word or words, it can be anything, that is positive? So if I've written climate change, I've written hate speech, maybe I can form a word that's education or kindness to others or something like that. If they don't have like all the letters to form the words they want to, if they have more empty boxes, they're welcome to add, cut out more, add more letters and cut them out. There'll be extras of these if they need them. And then each kiddo will also have been given a template of the earth. Okay, very simple, also on cardstock, so it's relatively hefty. And they can choose to do two different ways. They can take their letters that they have physically manipulated into a new word and glue them on. So maybe hate turns into ate. Maybe people just ate more. They wouldn't be hangry. And then they can glue them on the earth. They can take their Sharpie and they can write words on the earth. And I'm just going to do this as an example to show you. There is no right or wrong way. It's just a representation, right, of how to do this. Multiple ways to do it, right? Kindness, putting words up here. so that it's their personal kind of like, here's how I want to influence the planet. Here's how I want to influence the people of the world. And these will be then taken to the worship center when we do worship, and we'll have an area where they can put their earths, their worlds, all around so that everyone can kind of share and see. If they want to keep them at the end, they're welcome to take them. But it's be a nice way to kind of add some art to our worship center, as well as give the kids a thoughtful activity to do. So let me know if you have any questions about that. All these materials will be in the rooms, in the breakout rooms for the C groups. And thanks so much. Okay, a quick update to the art curriculum. When the kids are cutting up their letters and trying to form their new words, one of the things that might be great for the small group to do is share letters, right? So the idea being that we individually don't have all the resources necessary to affect the kind of change we want to, but as a community, as a group, coming together, sharing resources, sharing letters, we can have a better opportunity to affect that change. So encourage the kids as they're trying to create their new active action words for how they're going to positively impact the planet, to share each other's letters, and of course they can still make more if they want. At the very end, once they've finished and have their earth ready, also it might be a great idea, if there's time remaining, to have them in their small groups or as a large group, whatever they're comfortable with, talk about what words they created. What were their action words? What were their ways they were going to participate in the Great Commission, in the ways that we're going to participate in helping make the world the place we want it to be. So again, if they're comfortable sharing, if not, that's fine too, but it'd be a great way to kind of round out that discussion for the kids. Thank you.